The Basque Country is an autonomous community in northern Spain, including the Basque provinces of Álava, Vizcaya, and Gipuzkoa. This autonomous community was granted the status of nationality within Spain, attributed to the Spanish Constitution of 1978. The Basque Country has an excellent economic performance and a low unemployment rate. It ranks first in Spain in terms of per capita income, with a GDP 22% higher than that of the European Union and 30% higher than Spain's average in 2018. One of the possible reasons for this prosperous autonomy might be its special tax relationship with Spain's central government. Since 1981, the Basque Country has an independent tax system and is responsible for its own economy. No matter what the amount of taxes collected by the autonomous government, the Basque Country burdens 6.24% of the annual general state budget. Deserved to be mentioned, after economic revitalization in the 50s, the Basque Cooperative movement resulted in the appearance of the Mondragon Corporation, which represents 6% GDP of the Basque Country and as a symbol of Basque culture of work and business. Mondragon is one of the leading Spanish business groups, integrated by autonomous and independent cooperatives with production subsidiaries and corporate offices in 41 countries and sales in more than 150 countries. Their business includes industry, finance, retail, and knowledge provided by the University of Mondragon. Their development relies on their special employee-managed model. Their staff is not only workers, but also owners. Before 1973, every employee in Mondragon cooperatives are members and invest capital in their working cooperatives. But after the 1973 economic crisis, they decided to hire short-term workers also. Ender Echepelia, who is in charge of cooperative dissemination in Mondragon headquarters, spends most of his time in explaining the Mondragon model towards visitors from all over the world.
We start working, so when I start working, I'm part of this 20%. I don't put money. I put money if they offer me at the end of this period, if they offer me to be member and I accept to be member. In that case, I put money. And what I put, 15,000 euros, we say that is a contribution. We don't say that it's shares. These are not shares for us. We don't sell shares. We don't pass these shares to our relatives. No, it's an amount of money. We call it capital, but we can call it an amount of money. An amount of money that goes up or goes down, depending the year. And once I'm going to retire, I can take this amount of money. But if I pass away, the amount of money is for my family. They have no shares in the cooperative. They cannot work in the cooperative. That the money is for them.
Besides bonus, members also own vote rights for deciding important issues for the cooperatives. Miguel Estensoro, previous vice president of Components Division in Mondragon and current general director of economy promotion in Gipuzkoa government, tried to explain how their voting system works based on his experience.
And during that general meeting, it is decided who is going to be the president and the member of the board. This is each of them. If they are belonging to this board, they are going to be for 4 years. It means that not every year we are deciding who is the president, who is the member. So we are changing the membership every 2 years, and we are changing only half of it. while voting, and in case we are speaking on the main meeting, one person is one vote. It doesn't matter which kind of position you are having, whether you are a manager or you are someone from the production line or in the purchase department. So one person is one vote, and it doesn't matter which is the position. And that is mainly in the general meeting, that it's at least once a year. It is true that the general manager is decided by the all person that they are working in the company, but after that the general manager is deciding which are the different directors. The CEO is defined by or elected by this group, and then the CEO is deciding who is his own team. So that is how is decided the decision makers and the structure. And in the daily basis they are deciding whatever is needed, because a company it is necessary to have decision makers in a very short time. Every day has to be decided things, and you are not able to ask all the employees every day. No, and not only because you are not able to ask, they are not having all the information probably. In the main meeting once a year, mainly the president is explaining how was the previous year, is showing the next year plan, which are the sales, earnings, losses, and so on, and in between all the meeting, all the employees is decided which is the distribution we are going to have with those earnings or losses. The president is giving the proposal to the meeting, and the proposal is fixed. Then it's approved or not, but no, it's the proposal is coming from the president and the members of the board.
Why Mondragon was born in Basque Country is consequence resulted from many elements, such as politics and economy. But here we want to highlight the influence of Basque traditional culture. There are 3 characteristics of Basque traditional culture. The first one is communal properties. Some lands have no individual owners, but communal ownership. Different people can use them for grazing, for wood, etc. Secondly, batare. It is a physical place where people meeting to talk about public things and decide common norms. It shows collective responsibility and equality. The last one is ausoren, the social organization based on collaboration to do chores that cannot be done individually. It was compulsory for each family to participate in these common works of the community. As for Mondragon, it is based on a firm commitment to solidarity and uses democratic methods for organization and management. Their value includes cooperation, participation, social responsibility, and innovation. From this, we can see the value of this cooperation is inspired by Basque traditional culture to a large extent, such as cooperation, participation, and social responsibility. The success of Mondragon has been widely disseminated. Many companies from all over the world are aware of this model and try to learn from its experience. Every day, Ender receives companies, scholars, and individual visitors from different countries who are interested in this cooperative. We have been keeping looking for the reasons why Mondragon succeeds and its advantages. And Ender briefly demonstrated it.
It has advantages here, and it has advantages here, yes?
And as Jose Maria said, it is a sign of vitality, not to stand still, but to be reborn and able to adapt the new circumstance. Thanks for watching this video. Eskerrik asko!